guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is obviously going to be my makeup collection. I'm really excited to be doing this, but at the same time I'm going to be laughing inside because my collection is not neat and tidy. From the outside it may look really prim and proper. I'm just going to let you know my collection is not organized like a lot of other people's videos on YouTube. My collection is a mess. If you did not know, I'm in the process of moving. So within the last months, I have just not cared what my collection looks like because I knew I was already going to just take everything out anyhow. And honestly, I just couldn't keep up with organizing it. And yeah, that's it. But a lot of you suggested for me to show a before kind of makeup collection and then an after because like I said, I am moving and my setup will change. I will keep a lot of my pieces, but my vanity is going to completely change. Plus, I'm going to get rid of a ton of makeup products that I do not use and I need to declutter my collection ASAP. So like I said, please, no judgment if you see like my collection completely unorganized and all that stuff. The only example I can give is that mine is just not prim and proper. It's basically like a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets, if you know what I mean. That's the only kind of Lizzy example I can give. So yeah, let's just get started and I'm just gonna start explaining the pieces that I have. So a lot of my pieces are from IKEA. This is a very typical setup, I know it, but the reason is because IKEA is freaking bomb with prices. It's very affordable. This is all from IKEA, like I said. I am not sponsored. That'd be pretty dope if I was, but I'm not. So now let's get into my desk and all that stuff. This is so funny, like my cat's just like creeping up on here right in my video. Okay, so now here's my vanity. This is a great setup if you are someone who is limited on space like me. I've seen so many different desks that are super long and honestly I couldn't fit those in my room just because my room is smaller. And I just didn't really have this. I mean, I could have put it, but it would have taken up too much space and not looked good. So this is a really nice compact vanity. I feel like I see a lot of long ones on YouTube. So I'm here representing for the girls limited on space. Whoop, whoop. It has an awesome pull-out drawer, which you can store a lot of stuff, which I will not be showing you because it's just a bunch of skincare and crap in that drawer. Sorry, that's one of the few drawers I will not be showing you. I mean, even though it's compact, you can see that it still holds two Muji drawers on each side and a container in the center for brushes, which I got from the Container Store, which I'll get to. But there's still plenty of space. It is compact, but it does the job. You definitely do not need a huge, long desk if you don't need it in your room. Okay, so on top of my vanity, I have a DIY sort of situation going on with the lights. These lights, I couldn't tell you what bulbs I got because I think I got the ones that are too yellow, but Glenn ended up putting both of these three on each side. And you can actually get these at Lowe's or Home Depot. And then the mirror I got in the center is really nice because there's mother of pearl. And then on the other checkered boards, on the other squares, it's mirrored. So it looks really nice. And I picked this one up at Lowe's. So on my vanity, I have two Muji drawers on each side. They're each a 3 drawer. So they come completely out. I did do a whole video on it because when I did do my order a long time ago, one of them got cracked. But what was really awesome is they ended up replacing the other one. Now my first drawer will have my MAC Pigment set. I always get these around Christmas time because I love the small ones because I think that the big ones I'll never finish them and they are way more expensive and you get a lot of product in each little small pigment. It'll last you forever. Next I have some of my favorite Makeup Geek pigments. Utopia is like such a favorite of everybody. It's awesome. I also have two Stila foiled eyeshadows and then these are all the little NARS single eyeshadows that I do have. And then on my next drawer I have all my ColourPop shadows that I use a lot. I have more color shadows. I mean, I have more ColourPop shadows, but these are the ones that I seem to just gear towards. And then there's some that I tossed in there that I want to actually try to use. I have all my lip pencils. On the left, I have ColourPop and MAC, and then on the right I have NYX, Milani, Sephora, and LA Girl, and some Makeup Forever. And then this is just a little Kat Von D little brush holder that I have that I haven't used yet, but this is for highlighting and contouring, and I've been wanting to try to use this, and I need to get to that. Okay, so now going on to the next section is my brush holder. Now this brush holder I actually got from the Container Store, and these are two different holders. So now each holder, I forgot what section it really was, but each one comes with a top, as you can see, and you can place it on top. So it's basically like a display kind of box, I guess, so you can place this on top. But I actually use this top and put it on top of the second one so that it rises it up, so it gives my makeup brushes sort of like a tier effect. I have Sigma brushes and a couple Morphe. Honestly, my goal is to try to get to Morphe so I can try all the brushes I have. I just haven't had any time to switch out my brushes, and I just love Sigma to death, so yeah. Okay, in my next drawer, I just have like this little black bag where I just keep some lippies that I haven't been using. I have this Marc Jacobs foundation and primer that I need to get to, and some random mints. So my first drawer, I have my Anastasia liquid lipsticks just because they look really pretty all together. Next, I have all my favorite ColourPop lippies that look good on me, like with my skin tone. I'm trying to like kind of get some dark colors up in there. These are all my like favorite, obviously nude and pink colors, and yeah. These are my favorite ones. Okay, now in my next drawer, I don't have it like completely filled just because I've been moving around a lot of stuff. So I just have some like random liquid lipsticks. I have my Stila set that I got during the holidays, which I love, which is the mini set. And yeah, my Gerard Cosmetics Supreme lip creams over here. A lipstick from Buxom. Okay, so now let's go over my chair really quick though. This little fur thing, it's faux fur, obviously. And this one is from IKEA. And I think it was like only $12.99. And then on top is the ghost chair. That's from IKEA, and it's actually part of like a dining room table set that they have in Display. Watch. See, so it's just like that clear chair right there. And the chair, I remember, was like $79. And I think this thing was like $14 or something. So, okay, so now let's go back to my Alex drawers. Okay, so now let's start with the top right here. I have my Dose of Color lipsticks. I have some ColourPop Kat Von D. I have all my Gerard Cosmetics lip stains, which last forever. I have my Ofra liquid lipsticks and more ColourPop back there. These containers are just from the Container Store. And then I have like my perfumes back there, and I do have a new one that I love that I will talk about very soon if I have not already talked about it. And then I just have my 100,000 subscriber plaque there. I have this little like and cut little cute little board thing that I got sent to me. And then I also have like my dirty brushes back there that I need to wash, and then just like a little lonely beauty blender back there. And yeah, and then I have my Stardust box just because I think it's really cute. And now let's go into my drawers. And my lamp, this one is from Lamps Plus, and I got it on sale. And Lamps Plus is just I don't know if it's like a store that's everywhere, but that I got it in Torrance. Okay, so now let's go on to my first drawer of my Alex. So the very first drawer is where I keep all my primers. Now I have a bunch of different primers. One of my favorites is the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. This is seriously bae for me. I love my NYX skin tone. I always use my Benefit Air Patrol, or I use my I Love Stage, which is only like $2.99 at Ulta. It's like the best. I use my LA Girl Pro Primer. I have a ton of different ones, like a bunch of face primers. I have all drugstore. I'm not going to go into depth in a lot of these because I'm going to show you like my favorites when it comes down to it. But this is basically the gist of my primer drawer. I have some shadow shields in the back, and then back here I'm going to actually empty all of this because these are like color tattoos and cream shadows that I haven't really used. And yeah, still more face primers and everything like that. So on my second drawer, I have all my face products, well, my foundation. So I have my BB creams, which I use all of the time. I started using my NARS Luminous again. Some old foundations, obviously very dirty, that I like. Started using my Lorac again. I'm trying to like try to not stay away, but like steer away from my Maybelline. I use this like almost every single day. I'm obsessed with those. I've been trying to use my Matte and Poreless again. So these are all my face products. I have like darker products in the back that I haven't really been using because I'm not that brown biscuit. Scandinavia makeup setting sprays. I'm not sure why I keep them in here. I think just because I don't have room in here. So I always prep my face and always finish my face with these. I also have my new Maybelline one in here. And then this is where I keep all my concealers. They're mainly all drugstore. My Maybelline Fit Me. I love this. I have 3 different shades. Also my Maybelline Master Conceals. These are obviously my faves as well. And I have been trying out the new Makeup Forever HD Concealer, which I have been enjoying. I first tried it out and I didn't like it. Now I totally know how to use it, and I'll go over that in like another video. My NARS Creamy Concealer. I have like some matte concealers right here. And then in the back I have like some more setting sprays and stuff that I want to get rid of, actually, that are probably almost done, but I'm just trying to finish them. NYX concealer palette. So now for my next drawer, what I have are all my powders and face powders. I have my Laura Mercier setting setting powder, which I love, my L'Oreal True Match powder. I have some other things that I actually do not particularly like, but I'm saving them because I am going to be doing basically a product video of crap products, in my opinion, that didn't work for me and that are not worth the hype. I have my BH powders, which I love. I always keep them in the front because I constantly use them. So you can't even tell what product that is. And I just have more face brighteners and stuff like that. My Hourglass one, setting powders for underneath the eyes. I have all my different pencils that I use for my eyebrows. Honestly, I love the NYX one. I have some backups in the back. I have my master powder that I just reviewed for Maybelline, which I actually really do like. I kept this because this is the NYX loose powder in banana, which I cannot stand actually, and I'm going to use this in a craft video. So that's why I have some of that stuff. I have some pomades back there. Okay, so now time for a voiceover because I accidentally covered up the microphone. Sorry about that. But this is obviously my every time I come around a set of bling bling. My highlighter drawer. So I'm showing you all my MAC ones. These are most likely limited edition. Honestly, I'm really over MAC, but I love their highlighters and I'm always down to try them. Those are my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. My favorite one is Apricot. If you ever get a chance to find it online or through a site, it is limited edition and it's gone, but that's my favorite. I have my Gerard Cosmetics Star Powders right there. And then I have a Too Faced Becca Highlighters, Oh Darling, which everybody went to go like pee their pants over. And it's honestly just like that one, which is Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. So you're not missing out in case you think you are. The Makeup Forever Sculpted Duo, which is actually a bronzer and highlighter, but I predominantly use it as a highlighter, which is why I keep it in this drawer. And then that is, what is that? The Balm, and then Anastasia one. That's the only one I like, Peach Nectar. It's a little powdery for me. And my NARS highlighter, and then I have all my creams back there, but honestly I need to get rid of a lot of other stuff so I can organize it better. But yeah, this is one of my favorite drawers, which is why I can't close it. Okay. Get it together. Guess not. This next drawer is like all my palettes that I've been using. I've been trying to use the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani. I just kept it in the packaging so I can show you guys for a future video. And also I will be having a giveaway with this palette. I have so many giveaways coming up. You guys have no idea. I have so many things that I've bought during Christmas time, and now with this move and transition, I didn't get to do a New Year giveaway. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I have like all sorts, all my favorite Sigma. These are all my Z palettes that I have. My Makeup Forever shadows, my Makeup Geek, Anastasia Beverly Hills palette right here. Like I have a ton of different shadows, and then this is like my favorite palette ever, and it's so simplistic. I just want to give it a shout out because I saw it on sale. It's really dirty on Sephora. It's like 22 bucks now. Totally worth it. My Stardust, bunch of Too Faced, Anastasia, Makeup Forever, all my Urban Decay Nakeds, and yeah, you basically get the gist of it. My Tarte palettes. This drawer is, okay, that's not supposed to be there. See, I need to organize my stuff. I haven't even tried this palette. Oh no, I did try it out, but yeah, this is my Vice 3 or 4, I can't remember, sorry, but I did give it away during Christmas time. So these are all like my lipsticks that are more, well, this isn't a high-end brand, but these are like the ones I use a lot because I do like the lip gloss palette from Maybelline, but these are like the main lipsticks I love. These are all my MAC lipsticks. These are all my NARS lipsticks. I have all my Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks next to the lip glosses that I like to use. I have my Christian Dior lip glosses. I have a couple YSL in the back, and then this is a drawer where I took out those screws, so if I don't be careful, it's definitely gonna fall out. There you go. I have some old lip tars I'm probably gonna get rid of, and I have some lipsticks that I love where I have backups. That's why they're in their boxes. And I have the Kat Von D little mini sets. Honestly, those lipsticks are really drying, but I don't know, I want to try to work with them. So yeah, and then I have some other lip glosses here on the side that are Dose of Colors old packaging, but I still love the colors. And I have some hot makeup here, Sigma lip bases, which I love. These are like the bomb. The next drawer I have more lippies. I don't know if you can see these, but these are all my ColourPop lippies that I have. I love these colors. They're really nice, but I can't just store them all up the top. I have all my favorite NYX lipsticks, my butter lipsticks, all my Maybelline, my what are these? My NYX Voltage, or what are these called? The high voltage lipsticks on this side. Sorry, you can't really see them. And then I have my Wet n Wild and Milani. Now these lipstick holders are also from the Container Store. Okay, sorry, I think my ring light was positioned wrong. So let me show you this drawer one more time, all those lipsticks. So again, the containers are from the Container Store or by Allegory, I think it's called. Then I have all my Anastasia lip glosses, NYX butter glosses, Intense glosses, LA Girl glosses. This is basically like my gloss drawer. And then I have some Wicked lipsticks I haven't opened yet, but I want to try some funky colors. And my old Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. This is the old packaging though. And then I have my NYX pencils, lip pencils here, and yeah. Okay, you guys, now my other part of my collection got deleted. Yay! Okay, so I'm doing this off another camera, sorry. I don't have my DSLR because it is at the house. So let's go on to this first drawer. This first drawer isn't the most exciting. It's just Pigments from L'Oreal. I really like these, so I don't know if it's gonna be hard for me to get rid of these because these are really nice. Sigma, and I have, what are these? Oh, these are just little samples of MAC pigments. What is it called? I forgot. What does it say? The Body Needs, that I used to get little sample size of MAC just so I could try out the pigments. I'll probably end up tossing those because I have the little ones already. Laura Mercier. These are just glitters and pigments. And then back here are pigments from Alexa Persico. I don't use these anymore. I have to give those away to a family member. Like I said, I'm going to be cleaning up everything. And then back here are just like glitters from Eye Candy and a Violet Voss. My Luster Drops, which I don't use. Only glitters and pigments. Okay, so this next drawer, I have a YSL palette that I got from Glambot. That's, I don't know, I've never had a YSL, so I really like it. I'm keeping these Milani ones because, like I said, I'm going to do a crap product video. I do like one of them, which is the one I do like. This one, which is number 3, Florence. And I have my NYX. I really like these shadows. These ones are the prismatic shadows. They're super creamy, very pigmented, and excellent quality. So if you've ever like kind of started looking at these ones with the silver top, I definitely recommend those ones. And then these are, I have my Kathleen Lights collaboration box. I wanted to keep this just because I like to keep the packaging of like stuff like this, like for collabs, because I think it's nice to keep it like that. Random shadow I haven't opened from ColourPop. These are the rest of my ColourPop. I have used most of them, but like I said, in the other drawer of my Muji, I wanted to use some other colors. This is a little palette I got from Thailand. I didn't think this was in the States, but they do have these in the States, but it's okay because it's really pretty, and plus it's just like a little keepsake that I got a beauty item from Thailand. And then these are all my Milani shadows. I like these because you can use these dry or wet, and I do like this formula as well. And then these are all the NYX shadows. I'm going to get rid of some of them that I don't use, but I do really love their matte line. Especially this is an awesome one since Blame It on Midnight. Sorry, I have my curtains right there. The next drawer, what I have are basically mascaras that I'm using of the moment. I've been really good where I don't open a ton of mascaras. So I have this one that I got. This one's from Thailand, and this is the Lashlorette. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can get these yet in the States. I'm not sure. This one's my Lights Camera Splashes. I love this mascara. One of the only high-end mascaras I will ever repurchase over and over, which I have. This is my Roller Lash, which I do love from Benefit. This really curls your lashes, and this is another great high-end. Another one is this one, the Better Than Sex. I already finished my big tube, but I'm just waiting to open like one of my sample sizes because, like I said, I don't like to open a ton all at once. And then this mascara is the Monumental. I've actually been enjoying it from Sigma. So these are the only ones I have. Oh, and this one, these two. Oh no, which one is it? No, I like High Caliber. Monumental so-so. I like High Caliber. This one is awesome. And here I have basically all my colored gel liners. And here are all my black ones and brown. And then these are all my pencils that I do own. And I have more pencils in the back. It was really kind of separated from, I guess you can say, no, I had no separation. Well, I had like all my black and brown pencils and nudes. And then I had all my color back here. And then it kind of got a little mixed up. It's still kind of organized though. Whatevs. My next drawer is my lash drawer. So I have some Makeup Forever here, some House of Lashes. These are the new Featherette. I've actually been enjoying these. I haven't liked a lot of House of Lashes, honestly. I don't know, the band never works for me. Now, this is my lash box I got from Daiso. And House of Lashes used to sell this for a pretty penny. And this, honestly, I got for $1.99. So, I don't know. Just a little tip if you wanted to get that case from Daiso. It's a Japanese store. And so then all these are my Skeeto lashes. This is my favorite brand of mink lashes. This band just works for me. These ones are the Miss Dolly. They come in a really pretty packaging. You can use code SWEET for 10% off, but this is my favorite mink lash brand. The band is really great and it just works for me. Oh, House of Lashes, another disappointment. I ended up ordering this and my lashes always lift with this glue, and I was really sad because I love dark adhesive. I always use dark adhesive. And then I'm in love with the cocoa. Well, not like literally like what the song means, but just singing a little doodad. These are my Cocoa Goddess. All of these four and these ones, these two are all cocoa. And then this one is the House of Lashes. I have a lot of cocoa now. I really love that lash brand. It's just one of my favorites. Here's another. What is this one? This is House of Lashes Starlet. I have lashes from before. My next drawer is my bronzer drawer. These are all my Makeup Forever, which I use. This is my favorite drugstore cream foundation that I use as a cream contour. This is a Fit Me in Coconut. My Hoola bronzer, which I love. This NARS Tahiti is freaking bomb. My friend Laura mentioned it in her 2015 favorites, and it's honestly such a good bronzer with the Ida. My Lorac Pro contour, my Anastasia, MAC Give Me Some, which I use all the time. These I have actually used. I just like to keep them in their boxes, my Too Faced bronzers, just because it just looks so cute in the packaging. Buxom, I love Maldives and Tahiti. If you get either one, they're both really pretty and they smell like a tropical scent, like coconut. So yeah, these are just like my bronzers and stuff like that. Now this next drawer really bugs me, honestly. This is my blush drawer and it's extremely unorganized. I need to get on it when I start decluttering. But I have my Too Faced Heart blushes, and then I have my MAC palette, which I use all the time. I love it. This drawer is really unorganized, like I said. I have all my MAC on the left-hand side. Below it, I have some Makeup Forever cream blushes, and I do have lots of palettes, like my e.l.f. palettes are always on top. The problem with me is I always keep what I use on top, and I never reach for underneath. You probably can't tell, but if I lift these up, I did have them all lined up really nicely in a row. And yeah, I just like block all of them, which really sucks. And these lashes are not supposed to be here. I have my palettes on the side, my Tarte, NARS. And yeah, my LA Girls Glow Kit is one of my favorite ones. I think it's just called Glow. That's a really good palette too. The next drawer I'm not going to show you because it's a junk drawer. And the next drawer is where I have all my BH Cosmetics, like a lot of random things. It's unorganized. So that is it for my makeup collection. This is obviously a different day, so I have some lashes chilling right there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to show you most of it. I'm definitely going to be revamping and reorganizing, but yeah, this is what it looks like for right now. I'm going to declutter and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Whoop, whoop.